Hi, I'm CJ Altenberg with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We appreciate you tuning in. So this morning we've got a used 2019 Cimarron Showstar LX. Now we usually do not get these in very often that are used. Let's take a look at the drawing of this trailer so I can kind of show you how it's laid out and go over kind of some dimensions for you. So this trailer here, like I mentioned, it's an LX. So when we go to the LX model, you're going to have 8 foot wide. So you definitely have some, a wider trailer that we're dealing with right off the get-go, so a bigger stall area, a little bit more tack room space as well. It's 6'4" tall. Since it's the LX with the drop windows, we go up in height a little bit. And then from there, it's 23.3 on the box itself as far as length goes. So we have a front tack room, and then this is an 8-pin trailer. So we'll get into the 8-pin and kind of show you how that whole system works in a second. But again, when we get these used trailers in, I'll give you a little background on them. When we bring them in, we put them through our shop. Now this is a non-living quarters trailer, obviously, with it being a bumper pole and just a little show trailer. So we don't have to take it through our household shop across the street. So it'll go through our chassis shop here on our side of the 2 buildings we have here at our Frederick location. But this trailer will be completely gone through. We'll realign every single trailer that comes in on trade. I was talking to a customer just the other day about it, and he brought his trailer in. He was kind of having some issues with some tire wear, and sure enough, it was out of alignment. And he goes, how could that have happened? And I said, well, think about it. Road conditions affect our passenger vehicles. We hit, big potholes or rough roads. Things do happen. Well, it can happen to trailers too. And if we curb a trailer, if we drop it off the side of the 2-lane, highway, if we, again, curb it, potholes, things like that can knock a trailer out of alignment, which is going to cause, tires to wear odd and then cause blowouts for you. So we bring them in and we realign every single used trailer. On our new units, everything over 24 foot on the floor gets it. Everything air ride gets it as well. So, there are some steps and things we do here at Transwest that a lot of other places won't do. We take a snapshot of when we put it up on our alignment machine and then when it's done. So we can show you those records as well. But then we go completely through the trailer. We'll look at tires, make sure they match, make sure there's no odd wear, and make sure they're all within date based on the DOT code on the sidewall of the tires. We go and give it a good acid wash. Now this is a polished trailer that I'll show you here in a minute. So when on our polished trailers, we citrus wash them. Acid will burn a polished trailer. It'll give it a real kind of smoky and hazy kind of look to it. So we want to actually citrus wash these polished trailers. But this is a cool, extremely well set up used bumper pole. And again, not that old with it being a 2019. So when this trailer was originally built, I'll walk you through some of the stuff that they added to it. I mean, right off the get-go, if you look up here at the front end of this trailer at the hitch, we've got a power jack here. So it extends, retracts. So all we're having to do is push a button. We're not hand cranking this trailer up at all. Directly behind it is a Honda 3000 generator. Now, this is great because we've gone in, there's a 30 amp power package to this trailer. So now, and I'll show you when we get into the stall area, but this is equipped with an AC unit. It's got fan, it's got outlets. So now we can power things, as we are at a jackpot showing off this trailer, waiting in line, we can keep animals nice and cool. With that Honda generator, it's mounted, directly to the tongue there on the front. Now, the individuals that owned this trailer previously, they lived down a dirt road and they drove a lot of dirt roads to get to their place. So here at the front on the diamond plate and then at the nose itself, you will have a little bit of road blast. I mean, again, it is a used trailer, so there's kind of little dings here and there throughout the trailer. But other than that, I mean, that's kind of it from a cosmetic standpoint that I've found on this trailer. Other than that, it's in really, really good condition. And again, it's extremely well set up. So up here at the tack room, this is a little bit oversized front tack room compared to what's standard. Usually this door is actually on the nose itself, and then we have a smaller short wall. So then it makes that whole tack room a lot smaller itself. Now with this one, extended the tack room a little bit, put the door here on the right-hand side of the trailer itself. So now this is a pretty good sized front tack room on this trailer here. And as you can see, here's our breaker box. You know, we again 30 amp power package to it. We've also got a converter, so it'll convert that 110 power to 12 volts, so it'll power up the battery itself. Again, that battery is going to, you know, operate our jack, so we want to keep that nice and charged. Went in and carpeted this whole partition wall. You've got a set of utility hooks here. So they've actually kind of gone away from our traditional bridle hooks that we've, you know, taken from horse trailers and put in these trailers. Well, they're not as deep height-wise and then off of the actual partition wall. So when we're going with hoses and cords and things like that, it always had a hard time putting them on those actual bridle hooks that we used to use. So Cimarron came up with these bigger utility hooks. These are aluminum and they're powder coated, so they're nice and strong. And then as you can see, there's 2 rows of cargo liner track here with some hooks. Now I can move these hooks wherever I want. You know, you can hang feeders off of them, you can hang show boxes off of them. You know, if you've got a upright box or something like that, you know, you can actually position against this wall, strap it down so we can keep, you know, whatever we have from a tack standpoint, you know, nice and secure. There's an LED light in there as well. And then we have a step when you come out. So again, it's making it nice and easy getting in and out of this trailer. We understand a lot of families or maybe have some younger kids. So again, it's a big step to them. By having those steps, it's just a nice, easy transition point. They can hop in there, change clothes, you know, get ready for a class, and then hop back out of the trailer. And let's be honest, I mean, I like these steps as well. We try to incorporate them on a lot of these trailers, especially when we get to the extra wide trailers where we don't have any running board on the side. So by having those steps, it just helps getting in and out. And then obviously right behind it, you can see there's another door that this one's going to jump right into the you know, first stall area up here as far as our first set of pins. And it's got a step as well, an LED light above it, kind of positioned halfway between those 2 doors, so you have some light coverage. And then it's nice and easy if you're prepping feed, something along those lines. It's real easy to just step around here as well. And then it's built with the extra panel over the door. So again, if we want to have this door open like we have it here in the video, you know, we'll be able to keep that gate shut and keep those animals in that first stall without them trying to hop out on us. So again, these LXs, a lot of this stuff is standard on these LXs. But obviously there's definitely some upgrades on this trailer. Now as we get to the back here, you'll notice we've got dual 50/50 doors. They're independent, so you can open one or the other. You don't have to do it in a certain sequence. But that gives you the ability too, if I want to offload the right-hand side of this trailer, I can open that door and keep the left shut, or vice versa. And then obviously we have a full width ramp that goes across. So again, getting animals on and off this trailer is really easy to do. The other cool thing is it takes a little bit of time, but I can remove all these pins by myself probably in 5-10 minutes. I mean, it is pretty easy. They're a little cumbersome, so when you get them all kind of put together, it always does help if you have somebody to help you with, because it is a little awkward, but you can get it out by yourself. So then you can use this to haul something else. I mean, I can take out a set of pins at the front, at the back here. I can throw a calf on there if we need to. A lot of customers want to haul steer too as well. Maybe you want to haul some toys with this trailer as well. You can do that by being able to remove all these pins. Now, like I mentioned, this is an 8-pin setup. These are adjustable pins. So I can go from 60/40 to 50/50. So right now, these back 3 set of pins I've got set at 60/40. So this left-hand side pin is a little bit bigger. Our right-hand side is a little bit smaller. It works really well from an alley standpoint over there. As hogs get a little bit bigger, you're showing off of them. Or if you're needing a haul more, they're really easy. All I have to do is unpin it, swing it around, and I lock it in. And now these are set at 50/50. So extremely easy to use. The flow works really well. Again, we can kind of move animals kind of throughout this trailer, offloading, again, showing off of them. Makes it really easy from that standpoint. Now, not as big of a concern, you know, on our small animals. When we get into our cattle and our horses, we always like to talk about this floor. You are standing on the best floor. Cimarron builds their trailers the exact same way, whether it's this trailer here, a cattle trailer, a big monster living quarters, big trainer trailer, they're all the exact same. So these are 12-inch extruded decks. They're tongue and groove, so they lock in high and low. It's like a set of Legos. Once it all starts together, it's where it really starts gaining its strength. But 4-inch centers on this trailer here. So wherever you have, imagine a calf or a horse, wherever they're standing, their hoof is standing on a support beam, if not two. You know, and again, as our smaller animals, you know, maybe it is a little bit much, but hey, that's okay. They build them the exact same way, every single trailer. So industry's best floor we're standing on, strongest upright posts, strongest doors. I'll show you when we get back out of here the framework on those doors themselves. And then up top here, they cap it off with an insulated roof. Again, that's standard on every single Cimarron. Doesn't matter what model it is, that's how it's built. So that is important because it will take substantial hail and not ding it up. I can walk on this roof, I can jump on it, I can't dent it. The most important thing is this insulated roof will keep this stall area about 20% cooler than an aluminum sheeted roof. So think about that on a real hot day. You know, 95, 100 degrees on asphalt, you're waiting in line to get checked in, or just driving in general. You know, this will keep your stall area cooler, keeping your animals cooler and more relaxed. So they've actually kind of taken it a step further on this trailer here because it is equipped with a 13.5 Dometic air conditioner as well. So now we've got air conditioning, you know, on board. We've got that generator up front there that can power, you know, this AC unit. So now we can create some nice cooler air throughout here. The other cool thing is directly behind me here is a fan. So I mentioned that 30 amp breaker package. In this top rail, we've got some outlets. So this fan actually connects another little piece of airliner track off the roof bow. I can turn this guy on when we have the generator running and again create some airflow. So we can keep the stall area cooler with our air conditioner, we can move airflow with the fan. And I tell everybody, you know, the biggest thing is think about it when it's 95, 100 degrees and no wind, no breeze at all. It's really stuffy, you know, it's just real hot. And that little bit of a breeze will make you feel so much better. So it's definitely something that we like. This is a really well equipped trailer, again with the 30 amp. Now we have these outlets. We can run some other equipment in here, but we can move this fan from here to the back. We have the air conditioner. We have two-way roof vents as well. And then down low, we've got this air gap, and I'll show you when we get to the outside as well. But this lower air gap for the smaller animals is really nice as well because now we can force that air down. It can actually, again, go out the trailer if we want to. We can seal it up. It's really easy from that standpoint. But again, this is extreme. It has a lot of extras from the standpoint of the fans, the air conditioners, you know, just keeping everything nice and cool, keeping our livestock nice and cool and comfortable, you know, as we are traveling here. I mentioned that door frame. So if you look at this back door, these are welded hinges with grease zerks. But then pay attention from this gap here to this window. That's all framework. So Cimarron builds such big, massive doors that they actually took a 3-horse gooseneck with one of these doors, and they swung it open, they put a floor jack underneath it, and they picked the whole back of the trailer up, and it did not tweak this door. That's because of the strength of the framework in the door itself, but then also these welded hinges with grease zerks. So you have that strength there, but then easy to maintain because now it's really easy for us to take a grease gun and grease up those hinges themselves. Now, as you can see on the LX, the drop windows are standard. So we have 4 drop windows on the driver's side, 3 on passenger side, and then there's a window in the door itself. But again, we can create a lot of airflow. Again, if you're showing off of this, again, kind of keeping that airflow throughout the trailer. We can create a cross breeze when we open all these up. But again, just air movement, you know, always helps. They're real easy to just open up and shut. You can drive with them. open going down the road itself. You can lock these as well, so they actually do have locks on them. And then here's a look at this fold down aluminum air slat that goes down the length of this stall area. I love this feature because if we leave in the morning and it's real cool, we can have this all shut up. And then as you're driving, it starts to warm up and you go, man, I'd really like to get some more airflow through there. Now I'm not dealing with plexiglass. That used to be the way it was. Now we have these slats to where literally you can hop out of the truck, you know, open or close these in a couple seconds around this whole trailer. And there, that gives you a good look at that polish. So we have the white sheeting with the polished extrusion. It's a sharp looking trailer. Two 6,000 pound rubber torsion Dexter axles. This one actually went with the black aluminum wheels with the silver accent. Those are 16-inch wheels. The green tabs mean they're nitrogen filled, which is going to help us from PSI levels not fluctuating drastically in temperature changes, road temperature changes itself. So again, extremely well equipped. 2019 Cimarron Showstar LX, again a used trailer, 8-pin adjustable, air conditioner, 30 amp power package. What else am I missing? Portable Honda 3000 generator. This guy fires right up. So now I can turn on that air conditioner. You know, I can use some other equipment. You know, anything from the standpoint of power, because we've got those outlets. Again, showing off this, it makes it so easy, so convenient, because we're hooked into this power itself. So I'll give you the stock number if you're interested in this. Again, we do not get these very often. It is 5U211321. Again, 2019 Cimarron Showstar LX, 8-pin, 8-foot wide. This thing's got a lot of extras on it. Go price out a new one. You got a lot of savings sitting right here on a barely used trailer. So give us a call. Anybody on the sales team can help you out. That number is 303-684-3400. We appreciate you tuning in. Have a good day.